Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of the two Colonels DLC of Metro Exodus Announced Edition.
Here, come over here, sir.
Didn't we have a drink right over here? Do you remember?
Of course I do. Young Grisha definitely had too much that night. We had to carry him home.
Yes, and then we lost him on the way, because we were all pissed drunk ourselves.
Yes.
Right, let's wait for the dialogue, otherwise I can't hear myself.
I can't help but miss those days. They were simple and fun somehow.
But
Yes, fun.
anyhow, we were already here in the previous episodes, but then we had to enter that house to search for some hidden stash of green stuff. And there was actually a quick time event that without a HUD, I was suspecting it, but I was not really sure, so I didn't press any button. I didn't know what button to press anyways. It's mostly the D-pad in those world interactions, like with the radio and stuff. It's all pretty confusing, the controls with the D-pad. It can be left, it can be right, it can be up, it can be down. So I didn't press anything, and then I actually got the worst outcome, the bad outcome, saying, okay, raid his whole home. Because the guy we are actually raiding now, or investigating his apartment, was the guy who previously brought, I think his name is Klepnikov, the guy we're playing as. He drove him towards this settlement, and it was a really nice guy, so I really want to defend him a bit. And actually, the worst outcome also means that later on in the game you encounter him. I checked it on YouTube, and he actually gets shot in the head. And I really want to avoid that, so I am, luckily I had a previous autosave still in this area, so I will now be replaying that dialogue, that apartment search, and going for the positive choice. Here we go. That way he stays alive, and
Open up, Petrovich.
his child keeps some green stuff.
Follow me. Mikhail Petrovich, you know why we are here. I suggest you donate your excess stock voluntarily, or there will be trouble.
I can't. You know I can't do that. It is for my granddaughter. I have been saving from my own allowance.
I can't do anything. We had a tip about your stock and had to react to that.
It's actually true.
Commence
He
the
didn't
search.
steal it or
Check
anything.
there.
He just didn't take it himself, and he saved his own stash, his own allowance.
This is so unfair. I earned this, saved my wages.
I know, but we follow the rules.
I found the cash, sir. He does have some.
My cash.
Not too much here, though.
My granddaughter is sick. She needs that.
Sure, your granddaughter. I bet it's going to the market.
Colonel, tell them, please. You know it's true.
Sir, this can't be all.
Enough. We're only confiscating the excess stock.
Alright, nice. Otherwise, he would have said we will search
But
the
sir,
whole apartment,
I will
and he
have
would
to
find
report
more.
Everything.
Take this to HQ and report that stopping the search was my decision.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't have a choice. Thanks for leaving me some.
I'm sorry too. You were right about choice, though. Nobody had it. I'll be going now. Don't mention it.
Thank you, Slav.
Enough is enough. Your quota wasn't conjured out of thin air, it was calculated properly, and you're short. Pay the rest.
Look, officer, think about it. Where am I supposed to get so much? You took all the green stuff from the people, the trade is dead, and you saddle me with a quota fit for a mogul.
Put yourself in my shoes. I have a quota as well, and nobody cares how I'm gonna meet it.
Quota schmota, I can't just wish for more green stuff to appear out of thin air. And you can tell your superiors that.
Colonel, sir.
At ease. Lieutenant, I think we must make do with what we have.
I understand, Colonel, sir.
You are dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You saved me. He had me by the throat. I kept explaining, but nothing worked. I'm so glad you just happened to be passing by. Oh, hello there. Where's the car? Your wife?
Alright. let's continue onwards.
She is dead.
Already saw all this dialogue in the
How?
previous episodes,
Why?
but I'm listening to it anyways to bake it into my save.
She had a heart problem.
Not sure whether it's
Always
baked in,
worried
probably
about
not,
things,
but
about children.
part of a
my
deep playthrough,
drinking.
I'm
listening
sorry
to
to hear
everything.
that. I never knew she died.
Look, could I borrow some from you, please? I need some green stuff. I'm in mourning.
Can't you see what's going on? I don't have any myself. Nobody has, really. Oscom takes it all from everyone. I can only give you my condolences and nothing else, really.
Oh, it is all because of you. You people. You destroyed my whole life. You
Right,
people
god damn it,
killed her,
now
you
I'm
did.
stuck. Oh. Take it easy, dudes. Stop the drinking. I know how bad it is. I used to drink way too much myself. Alcohol, I call it a silent killer. You are not sure how bad it is for you until after you've drank too much. And I'm not talking about a night, but really for longer periods. Alright, that's where we need to go. Nothing there. Upstairs, I also don't think there's anything.
You keep saying that I'm just a dirty whiner and that everything will be fine. Do you still think it will?
Of course. We are in a tight spot, true, but you've got to look at the bright
Pretty
side.
cool. What I've yesterday noticed is the reflection of light
Bright side.
in the right guy's glasses
Told you
when he
this day
turns
would
his
come.
head
We would
towards
run out of the
Collectibles.
green stuff eventually, and you all laughed at me. Well, look who's laughing now.
The last time we had some green stuff supply problems, you also shouted the sky was falling, didn't you? You certainly did. And the last time before, you were in an abject panic. 5 years ago, too. You remember that? Yet it was all sorted out, every time.
Well, I made a few mistakes, but I was right in principle. After all, none of you think there's actually an endless supply of green stuff, do you? So, one day, it's bound to run dry.
You should be careful with things you say. We are under martial law. But I will answer even so. The people at the top aren't dumber than you. They must have a plan. So, we will get over this. You'll see.
This is what I mean with the reflection in his glasses. It was very brief. Holy shit. A very big flying creature just entered my room from outside. Holy smack. Anywho. Probably should. I wonder whether it's a cockroach. Can cockroaches fly? Alright, anyway, yes, you could only see it briefly, but it really demonstrated pretty well the yeah, cool lighting reflections in this game. Let's go. Over here to the next autosave. Probably I will make it a very brief episode because I have to remove that.
Hello, Colonel, sir. Glad to see you back. I'm sorry for the mess here, but the refugees just keep coming in. The dirty stations have it real tough.
I have to remove that that little critter from my room. Alright, so this was like a mini episode.
Oscom, open up! Hello there, Private. I'm completely drained. Kirill? All right, Private. Tell me what's going on.
Nothing. I just want
You don't want what?
to be a private! And I don't want to be an Oscom anymore!
Right. Please, elaborate on that.
I went to Sibirskaya, and I saw the soldiers taking green stuff from people. And one traitor, when I give it to them, started shouting. They beat him up and took all the green stuff anyway.
Well, this is just unacceptable. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to get their names.
You said Oscom protects people, but you just take their green stuff away. Why?
It's not easy. We're short on green stuff. That's why we must take from those who have lots of it and give to those who don't have enough. Or else the rich would just sit on their stock while the poor would all die. Could you call that fair?
Not at all. Of course I couldn't call that fair.
Right. Of course, those who we take from aren't happy, but there's no other way, you see?
Yeah, if I had all my green stuff taken, I wouldn't be happy about that. But I understand now.
Good. Still, those soldiers were wrong. I'll make sure they are punished, and then they'll have to go and apologize.
Yes, make them. They must apologize.
Great. Speaking of green stuff, it's time we gave you a shot, so give me your arm.
All right.
Done.
Pretty nice cinematic this. So already also, of course, in the previous episode already, but nice to see it again. Pretty artistic.
Kirill, Mueller here. Do you read? Over.
I read you, Colonel. There's some static. Over.
I hear static too. I'm entering Sibirskaya. Was this where the last battle happened? Over.
Yes, I only know it from Father's words. Right before the rioters started their last attack, we had to talk.
Dad, do you really have to go? We didn't rest at all.
The rioters are advancing. There's no time for rest.
Rioters? Tell me that. If we, Oscom, are protecting people, why lie to them?
Wow. You've grown up, Private. And I'm none the wiser. So let's have a grown-up talk. Should we tell the truth? Of course. But life is a complex thing. In the hands of our enemies, truth may be dangerous. We must carefully choose who we can entrust with it and who we cannot. The command sees the whole picture and makes decisions. However unpleasant those decisions might be sometimes, they are still necessary. The command thinks about everyone, while the civilians only think about themselves. That is why the truth that might scare them must be kept secret, for their own good. Do you understand that?
I do. But still, this is a scary way of thinking.
There are a lot of scary things in life. Yet, I brought you up well. You are strong and brave. You can take it. All right, time to go. You get home and don't step out or let anyone in until I'm back. It's an order.
Yes, Colonel, sir.
Sergeant, walk him home.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Kirill.
Right, guys, I will be back in 2 minutes.
luck, Dad.
I think I can really quickly
luck, son.
remove the flying critter that entered my room and put it outside. I think that I can do that within a minute. If it takes too long, I will come back and end the episode and start in the next one. And in between, remove the beast. It's only, yeah, pretty big butterfly, it looks. And so one of those night butterflies. But I think I can remove him pretty quickly. So give me 1 minute. See you in a sec. Alright, night critter expelled to the outside. And now we are where we left off in the previous episode actually, and now with the good decision with that apartment search, the good outcome, so that's nice. Let's see if I can pick up anything. Nope. Let's see what we can do over here. I do think we now hopefully have our backpack back. It was not available in the first part of this DLC. And we also have some new stuff. We can make assault rifle bullets. We have a shotgun, it seems. 83 scrap, 65 fluids. Full of medicine. I could make some more bullets. They cost 25. It's actually, oh, this is crafting cost. Yeah, for 25 bullets it costs 25 scrap. It's actually quite expensive. Let's make a couple. And then I can make 30 somehow. Oh, I'm full. 90 is full. This is also weird. In the previous game, I think you switch weapons. I'm not sure, but I think you did it with the right and left trigger, not with the left thumbstick. Here you do it with the left thumbstick. Anywho, shotgun shells. Let's just create some. And that was it. We cannot carry that much. Weapon is clean. Ah, here you do it with the right and the left trigger. Ah, of course, I understand. That is because over here I was actually still in the ammo menu, not in the weapon menu. My bad. Standard stock. Yes, fine by me. Short barrel. Tries to suppress sound. I'm actually going with standard barrel. I don't think I need a suppressor over here. Really don't see why. I am going with the standard look. I like the classic Kalashnikov look. We have an extended magazine, high capacity magazine. It's very bad for stability. Extended 45 rounds. That is half of my total amount. I think I have 90 bullets. This is 30. I'm just going to go with 30. Provides a little bit more stability. And over here we have green laser fitted. Do I want that? No, I also don't need that. Then we go to the shotgun. Hunting stock. This is one-handed hunting stock. Yes, let's do the hunting stock. Barrel, double barrel. Short barrel suppressor, short barrel. Short barrel is also pretty cool with the hunting stock. Anyways, double barrel, that's handiest. Then we do closed reflex sights. Provides a clearer view of the target. Actually, I don't need it on my shotgun. I prefer the classical look. And also infrared laser for detectable with night vision only. Nope, I am going to go classic. So pretty much default weapon configurations. And I really hope that I now will not die, because we just got an autosave, and if I now die, probably have to redo all that weapon customization. But I did notice in this DLC that sometimes the autosaves are quite sparse, and other times they're very generous, like 3 and 5 minutes. So let's hope the latter will be as it is now, also in this section. Poor guy, check his leg. Alright, I think over there a guy may have died. Poor guy. That blood streak is a little bit too straight, I would say. It doesn't really look natural. You cannot have it all. Poor guys. Oh, by the way, double check for collectibles. Diary. Another couple of bodies. Praying to the gods. And a collectible, very nice. Investigation reports to Oscom Special Department Investigator Paraplegic YI. Even cursory examination of the bodies revealed classic symptoms of medium severity radiation sickness in most of the rioters: hemorrhages, atrophic lesions of skin and mucous membranes, hair loss, etc. Judging. One second, I'm just making this a small learning moment. What atrophic meant again. Atrophy. I think it means dying of cells or something. Waste away, especially as a result of degeneration of cells, or become vestigial during evolution of body tissue or an organ. Then what is vestigial? Vestigial again. Degenerate, rudimentary, or atrophied, having become functionless in the course of evolution. Yeah, so that's like obsolete or something. Alright, and there's one other word I wanted to know. I just saw a true crime documentary and I think they said vividity or something. Alright, I will check that later. Anywho, atrophy, it's cell degeneration. Judging by the severity of symptoms, they stopped taking the radio protector half a month ago. It's impossible to narrow it down more, though, as to do that I need to know the situation where they'd been spending most of their time at during that period. I deem conducting autopsies unnecessary as I simply do not have enough personnel available. Right, so without the green stuff, people are dying. God damn it. Alright, here's the guy that would have yeah, in the apartment search saved a bit by stopping the search. Otherwise he would have been killed, and now he is alive and kicking.
I'm sorry about that. I know you had no choice. Had I said nothing, they would have never believed they found the
Water
door.
under the bridge. Neither I nor you had a choice in this, Petrovich. Good luck to you too. See you on the train.
Thank you.
At least we helped the little kid, I would say. I think actually she has the same textures as Nastia in the main game. Same shoes and socks.
Glad to see you back.
Right, so we have immediately another thing over there. Cannot pick up that weapon. It's a new weapon, by the way, it looks to be. Or it's just one of the rattling guns. I don't really see it. Right, we can immediately customize it further, but yeah, I just did, so let's just go ahead. This is where the other dude would have been shot, in this cell.
Colonel, sir.
If we would have stuck with the bad choice in that apartment search. So pretty happy I could still go back and redo that, because I would have been pretty bummed out if that guy who was very nice to Klepnikov earlier in this DLC, if he would have been shot in the head because of a choice that we made.
Well, don't stand around. Man the defenses.
Yes, sir.
Right, so we are fighting rioters, I guess. I'm saving my bullets here. Right, this is the most shooting I've seen in the whole playthrough, including the main campaign. Alright, I cannot get his weapon. Ah, this dude I can. Cannot pick this up. Right, again the whole loot mechanic, it is so buggy. Alright. I think I felt some vibration in the controller, but then it stopped. Usually when you loot you feel that controller vibration.
We can hold this! We just need to hold them up! Reinforcements arrive!
Why can't
Clear. Move out.
Alright, good work.
Listen here. The engineers are all down, but the charges are set. We have to reach the detonation device and use it.
Alright, right. Guy, get out of the fire. Comrades. Alright, I don't really need to do that much here. The other guys are doing a terrific job shooting them. Ah, nice. Can actually loot all these bodies. Do anything with these weapons somehow, probably because I'm full. And here we go. We apparently need to set some charges. Just looking at the lighting, whether it's realistic. It does look realistic, but above these fires, on the ceiling and stuff above it, could have been, I think, a bit more illuminated. Just like over here. These fires, they are very bright, but they don't give off that much environmental reflection.
Lieutenant, I'll take the detonator. Give me cover.
Yes, sir.
Right, and again, the game is quite buggy. Looting bodies. Yeah, this one did give some sounds, but others are totally silent. There's no sound effect when looting. Anyways, I am hitting the 35-minute marker. Guys, I will end the episode here. We'll immediately continue in the next one. It was a bit messy. I was not focused at all, and there's the beginning part of this episode we of course already did in the last part of the previous episodes, but I had to make a different moral choice in that section. So yeah, it was a bit all over the place, this episode. Hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. I hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.